Brown took to Twitter to say, quote, how ridiculous it is to think his former teammate had anything to do with why he wanted out of Baltimore. Lamar then tweeted his appreciation for Hollywood coming to his defense. Shannon, weigh in here. Do you like or do you have a problem with what Hollywood Brown said on Twitter?
Look, he should defend his homeboy. They played together. They're from, South Florida.
I think they're the same neighborhood.
Yeah. So that's what should happen. I believe teammates should defend teammates because if we say we're family, we're family. We might have our disagreements internally, but on the outside, I'm going to put on a brave face. I'm going to put on the front and make it seem like we're united, and then I'll deal with whatever I need to deal with you. Skip, but here's the thing. He can say it's about style of offense, but it's hard for me to believe. Now, if he'd have just said, look, contract extension, I thought I would, I wanted a contract extension. Make it like Tyreek. Hey, Tyreek, he left Mahomes for Tua. But we know why. It wasn't about no offense. It was about the bread. $72 million is a lot of money guaranteed to turn down, Skip, for a wide receiver. And Tyreek took the money to run, and I don't have no problem. If Hollywood would have said, you know what, guys, I want a contract extension, I was looking for this, they were unwilling to meet my demands, and so, I requested a trade, okay, boom. But even if that's the case, I don't think receivers are going to be requesting trades to leave Joe Burrow, to leave Justin Herbert, to leave one of these young throwing quarterbacks. I don't believe so. Now, this is the same offense. Everybody's criticizing this offense. This is the same offense that won Lamar Jackson an MVP. Now you want them to scrap that. He's not a prototypical drop-back quarterback. Stop asking him to do things like a Tom Brady, like an Aaron Rodgers. That's not what he is. What makes him unique, what makes him dynamic is his ability to run the football. They've built an offense around his skill set. Basically, it's the offense very similar to what he won the Heisman Trophy with in Louisville, Skip. They want them to disband that because, no, he's not that. Stop it. Y'all need to stop this, people at home, because you're doing him a disservice. He's not the prototypical throwing quarterback. My only concern, I think he's a phenomenal player. My only concerns about Lamar is consistency and accuracy. And when you run the ball as much as he does, you open yourself up to be hit because they're going to attack you like you're running back. And as a quarterback in his build, I don't care how muscular his neck is. You take that many hits after a while, it's a negative return as a dividend. And that's what happened. And somebody's like, would you take Cam Newton right now or Lamar Jackson? I'm like, really? I said, well, ask me when Lamar's 33, who had the better career. Because people forget Cam did win an MVP, Skip. Cam won an MVP.
He did.
Cam was Rookie of the Year. Cam took a team to the Super Bowl.
He did.
I know you're looking at the last 2 years, but Cam had an arc very similar to what you see with Lamar Jackson. So for me, Skip, look, it's going to be hard. People are like, well, they can't draft a wide receiver. Oh, no, bruh. Wide receivers like to catch the football. And if you go to a situation where you're winning, everybody's like, win. No, you're a wide receiver, you want to catch the football. You want to catch the football. And in this offense, not that they don't throw it a ton, but when they do throw it, Skip, I want to get a few more opportunities than what I'm getting in this offense. So I don't have a problem with what Hollywood Brown said, although he said this narrative, but you did bounce. You did do that.
He bounced. And because he bounced, I got a big problem with him trying to defend Lamar. So I got to break it down. So first back to what he tweeted yesterday in defense of Lamar. Excuse me, I'm going to sneeze here. Facts. I got it. Facts, he says with exclamation point. The narrative they're trying to create on my dog is ridiculous. He can run the show in any type of offense. He just so happened to be in the one he's in. And he's doing it at the top level. And every wide receiver who ever played with him knows that. Now I'm back to why did he bounce? Well, he told I Am Athlete on Sirius, I asked him for a trade after the season. It was just my happiness. he was not happy in that offense. He said that even though he's a close friend of Lamar's, he did keep Lamar well aware of the situation, that he just wasn't happy. And he goes on to say, it's not really on Lamar. I love Lamar. It was just the system wasn't for me. Okay, Hollywood, Marquise Brown. The system is the system because of Lamar.
Thank you.
It suits him and it doesn't suit you because
Right.
you're not going to get enough balls in this system.
Correct.
Because it's a run-based offense.
Right.
In part, it's in part because it's the Ravens, and that's just how they
Right.
do business.
Right.
They are going to run the football down
Yeah.
your throat
Right.
if you will allow them to.
Right.
But in the end, Lamar runs it as well as he throws it. I believe he throws it a little better than you believe he throws it. I believe you can win at the highest level with him throwing it the way he throws it, because he did win the MVP with 36 touchdowns to only 6
Right.
interceptions.
And nobody mentioned anything about the wide receivers that he had then.
Nobody
There
did.
was nothing to mention about wide receivers. Well, he doesn't have help. And Greg Roman is terrible. They need to fire Greg Roman. Now, the minute Lamar has hiccups, Lamar doesn't play well, it's the offense. It's Greg Roman. He doesn't have any receivers. Well, I was like, damn, where was that criticism when he was winning the MVP unanimously?
Okay, I got it. Hollywood Brown played with Kyler Murray at the University of Oklahoma, so
Correct.
he knows what of he speaks. It's not like he's going into a brand new situation. I got to see how it works.
Right.
He has a pretty good idea how it works, and I promise you, if you put Marquise on a lie detector right
Yeah.
now, he would tell you a whole lot better
Yes.
than Lamar does.
Yes.
Because he knows he caught balls from
Yes.
in big games and big moments. Kyler's got a whip of an arm.
Right.
It's a better arm than Lamar has, even though Lamar, when he stays in rhythm, he can throw darts.
Yes.
He can.
Yes.
I like the way he throws, but he doesn't have, like Kyler he can heave the deep ball.
Yes.
So the problem is it's so hypocritical to say, I love Lamar, but I couldn't stand playing there in that system. It's his system.
Right.
It's built around him.
Right.
So in the end, whether you like it or not, this narrative that they're trying to create, no, you created it by bouncing.
Thank you.
You did it.
You didn't help the narrative.
No, you fueled the narrative. Maybe you didn't create it, but you definitely added a whole lot of fire to the narrative, because it's clear he doesn't do what you do best, which is run by people. He can't get you the ball on a consistent basis, nor do they want him to get you the ball, because they don't do that a lot. Right?
Well, hopefully Hollywood holds on to the passes that he does get a little better than what he did for Lamar.
That's a whole different situation. So Lamar backs him up. But look, in the end, this is a very tricky situation that your Ravens find themselves
Yes,
in.
absolutely.
Because, unfortunately for them, Deshaun got $230 guaranteed million. So obviously Lamar, negotiating for himself with the help of his mom, is, I'm pretty sure, behind the scenes saying, doesn't it start there? And they're saying, no, it can't start there, because your shelf life is not going to be as long as Deshaun's, because you do put yourself in harm's way more than he does, because that's what you do.
Correct.
That's what you do best,
Yes,
actually.
yes.
Okay? So all of a sudden, even though I love what he's done in 4 years, he's 84 touchdowns to 31 interceptions. I'm cool with that. A couple of Pro Bowls. He's got to be better than 1 and 3 in the postseason if you're a Raven, because you know what that tradition is. But still, we got another damned if you do, damned if you don't situation for the Ravens, because what are you going to do? Not pay him
Right.
and cut bait and go in a different direction? It'd be a gutsy move, but again, deep down, you might vouch for that. You might.
No, I think they want to pay him, but what's a number that's going to be digestible to us? Like you said, to give him, let's say the floor is 230 guaranteed with his running style. Skip, you're asking, I mean,
How many years is Deshaun? 5, probably?
I think Deshaun came in a year before he did.
No, but I'm saying, was his contract for 5 years?
Yeah, 5 years,
Okay,
yeah.
it's 5 years. Well, can you give Lamar 5 more years? It's a lot,
That's a lot.
because he missed 5 games last year, but he missed the last 4 with
Right.